This is he knows everything, bringing you that heat that far. All right, let's talk about it. Sade, salute to you. This video right here was inspired by you, so I'm gonna talk about it. The 5 biggest frauds in fucking boxing. I'm gonna tell you who they are. Number 1 on the list, Canelo Alvarez. I just talked about him in the previous video. You guys understand why he's number 1. Rehydration clauses, wounded animals, cherry pickers, boxing judging, gifting decisions, basically strip you of a 9 to 13 week training camp. This guy will do any and everything to have advantages. Adelaide Bird calling up certain decisions. I mean, this guy right here will do any and everything for his vantage point. Catchweight king, you name it. Any advantage that this guy will find, any vantage point that this guy will find in his benefactor, in his favor, he will do it. So he's the first guy on the list of the top 5 frauds in boxing. And it's not even close with him. Number 2, Manny Pacquiao. He knows everything. Told you guys that Manny Pacquiao does not have a back foot. If you're a boxer, a hellified boxer, you can expose Manny Pacquiao. The Mayweather blueprint revealed that when they fought back in 2015. Mayweather was revealing that Manny Pacquiao did not have no back foot. The only rounds that Manny Pacquiao won was 4, 7, and 11. And there's an argument that he only fucking, to me, it was a 10-2. I can understand people say 9-3. Some people got 8-4. That's fucking too much. Won no damn 4 rounds in Manny Pacquiao favor. I could respect 3, but I had it 10 fucking 2. Floyd basically embarrassed Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao only walked away with the 4th and the 7th fucking round in my estimation. This tells you everything you need to know about Manny Pacquiao. Punches and bunches, accumulation. His offense is his defense. That's what Manny Pacquiao was, a walking literal offense masquerading as if he had defense. Using speed. Here's the problem with speed. Boxers age. Boxers get into a position where they are no longer the same from a leg standpoint. And when that happens, that puts them in a what we call precarious situation. And when it's all said and done, Manny Pacquiao is not the fighter that you guys think that he was. Dennis Ugas properly retired him. Earl the True Smith would have killed him. This is why I tell you guys that Manny Pacquiao's number 2 as the number 2 biggest fraud in fucking boxing. Number fucking 3. The Chihuahua walking behind the damn fence. Terence Crawford is the number 3 fraud in fucking boxing. This man has gone from fighting glass chin variations of Amir Khan. He's fought a Spence leftover Kell Brook who was broken. Earl the True Spence broke the man's whole face. Earl the True Spence put this man on Boys to Men bended knee fashion, dog, in the 10th round. Mangled this guy, tactically aggressed this guy, technically punched this guy, body snatching work, the levying onslaught of the punishment style, this rabid ass fighter. Basically made him look like a brownie in the ring, in Sheffield, in his home court. He's fighting another Spence leftover, a guy that's too busy podcasting. How is he taking fighting seriously in Sean Porter? Can't respect that. Terence Crawford has fought opponents the likes of Victor Postel. Earl the True Smith will kill somebody like that. Juan Molina. Earl the True Smith will kill somebody like that. Mean Machine. Earl the True Smith will kill somebody like that. Jeff Horn. Earl the True Smith will beat the shit out of some damn Jeff Horn. One-legged camp variation of Jose Benavidez. Earl the True Smith will beat the shit out of a motherfucker like that. Do I need to keep on going? This is what Terence Crawford has fought. Raimundo Beltran. When I say the name, though, Raimundo Beltran. Bud Crawford, man. Dud Crawford. The number 4 fraud in boxing is the super duper hype job variation, Teofimo Lopez. This guy right here has literally turned the lightweight division into literal shit. Everything about this guy is not what you guys think that he is. He knows everything told you guys. When you look at the super duper hype job variation, he is what he is. A super duper hype job variation. This guy hasn't done anything prominent since he's gotten these belts. He's literally holding up a division that used to have allure, prestige, when Vasily Lomachenko was the guy that had the belts. Because we were talking about Tank versus Loma and Loma versus Tank. Now that is washed. Gervonta Tank Davis too busy transcending weight class after weight class after weight class. And then you got a situation here where Teofimo Lopez is afraid to rematch Vasily Lomachenko. You beat him, right? Why are you afraid to rematch him? He's afraid to fight Devin Haney, an email champion. Now, I'm going to give Devin Haney at least that much respect that Teofimo Lopez is afraid to fight him. We know that to be true. When it's all said and done, him and his father are the two biggest frauds in terms of fighter and boxer. They're the worst duel of fighter / trainer and boxer. And it's not even fucking close. Hence the operative word super duper hype job variation. The number 5 biggest fraud in boxing. And I hate to do it, but I have to fucking do it. Didn't want to do it, but I have to fucking do it. It's Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is a heavyweight. Is not the fighter that you guys think that he was. He knows everything was telling you guys from the jump. Robotic as fuck. These UK fighters are so overrated, man. Anthony Joshua lacks taking punch resistance. He hates punch resistance. Andy Ruiz Jr., if you go and look at those fights, he was basically punch resisting the fuck out of Anthony Joshua, and that was exposing him. It was putting him in what we call a precarious situation. He hates fighters that have speed combination. Andy Ruiz's Cholo style exposed it. That's the blueprint. That's why Andy Ruiz Jr. needs to go slap himself, because he could have beaten him the second time. He had the skill set. But no, he want to sit there and eat fucking pizzas, get fat as fuck, knowing they were going to make a bigger square circle, and just basically take a paid-to-lose nosedive in the second fucking fight. Anthony Joshua was the number 5 most overrated boxer. You had an opportunity to train with Floyd. Floyd was telling you, come on. Now, Anthony Joshua has an opportunity to change this if he goes and gets a qualified American trainer, because he still has tools there. He has some skill set there that could take him to an elite level status. But he has to understand that. He has to get rid of the bullshit and the fuck shit of the UK. That has to go completely out of his mind. That should be just his home. He goes and he visits there, but he needs to have an American trainer. Lennox Lewis had an American trainer. Wasn't he Emmanuel Stewart? Emmanuel Stewart, last time I checked, ain't no fucking UK, across the pond, British motherfucker. He's from the United States. God rest his soul. Lennox Lewis was smart enough to realize that if I'm going to take my career to the next level, I need to get me a hellified American trainer. That's what Anthony Joshua needs to do. That invitation Floyd gave you, you better take that shit. To me, these are the 5 biggest fucking frauds in boxing. It's not even close. And I'm going to give you an honorable mention, Devin fucking Haney. Because Devin Haney is an email fucking champion. Capping all the damn time. He's my honorable mention. Ducked Gary Russell Jr. I don't care what anybody tell me. Honorable fucking mention. Holding up the lightweight division as well. You got the super champion WBC belt. You should be demanding. You should be demanding boxing fans. You should be finding ways to make the Teofimo Lopez fight so that you can become undisputed and respect can be put on your fucking name. Until then, you're an email champion, social media fucking hot fingers capping all over the damn place. And to me, these are my 5 frauds in fucking boxing. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth teller fashion. I keep the foot on the whoop. Yeeks. I keep the foot on the whoop. Yeeks. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.